Paired stimulus preference assessments, or PSPAs, are another type of preference assessment in which the learner makes a choice between only 2 items at a time. PSPAs are appropriate for learners who can select between 2 items but might have difficulty making selections with a larger array of stimuli. When selecting items or edibles to include in your PSPA, it is recommended to choose items with which the learner has a history of preference. This is because the more preferred the item, the more likely it will serve as a reinforcer. Now, this does not mean that all highly preferred items function as reinforcers, but it's a good start. Select up to 16 items to include in the assessment. Just know that you will need to present all possible pairs of stimuli. That is, each stimulus must be paired with all other stimuli. That means if you do select 16 items, be prepared to make 120 presentations. Research shows that learners will often choose edible items first in a preference assessment. Therefore, it is recommended to conduct tangible and edible preference assessments separately. Prior to conducting a PSPA, allow the learner to sample each of the items. For a tangible item such as a toy, allow the learner to play with the item for a few seconds. For an edible item, allow the learner to consume a small piece of each food. Let's watch an example of how to conduct an edible PSPA. Assume that the therapist has already allowed the learner to sample the stimuli. When you're presenting the stimuli, each should be equidistant from the learner. If the learner attempts to select both items, block the attempts and represent the SD to pick one. Pick one. Allow the learner to consume the item and record his or her selection on the datasheet. Make sure not to present the next pairing until the learner has finished chewing. Pick one. Pick one. Pick one. No, I don't like it. Okay. Pick one. 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 Pick one.